EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the historic Pebble Beach Golf Links, live first-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've got a tie at the top. Let's get into the action as we pick things up at the par 3 7th. Yeah, that's a good spot right there, and a chance now for a birdie here at 7. He has a 12-footer here. Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
Frank, as you know, of all the sports played on land, golf's the one with the best views. This is as good as it gets, but you need to focus now on what's ahead of you. This 8th hole is a real challenge, isn't it?
It certainly is. The temptation is to pull the camera out, but really it's about what club you're going to pull off this tee. There's 2 runouts on the right side, about 250 yards, left side about 270, and really that white rock is a great indicator of the line.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow-through, and a good start to this hole. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Aggressive off the tee, ball lucky not to run out of fairway and into the ocean, but now sitting in an ideal spot with access to the green.
Doesn't go in, I don't know.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. We finished the front side with what is often considered the most difficult hole at Pebble Beach, 483-yard par 4 9th. Ocean all down the right and bunkers and deep rough on the left. No room for error here. That's right in the pocket. Now, watch this gravity take over here. That's going to come on down the slope. Wow, really well done. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yes, he's left himself 140 yards to the flag. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
And this is looking really good.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Chance now to make the turn with some momentum for birdie. Ah, yes, well done. It's birdie. The move to 4 under now on the day. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
14 feet to the hole.
That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. So day one in the books. What a day it was for our featured golfer, leading by a stroke here on this Thursday.
I remember the great Hale Irwin, Rich. He would always say, when you won in front, play like...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Monterey Peninsula and Pebble Beach, live second-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
This will move to his right for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he's going to move to within 2 shots of the lead. Perfect striking range for the weekend.
Well, this is where Pebble Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich. But number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line there. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, you have to respect this hole. Just hit a fairway finder.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
152 yards left for him. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This from about 10 feet.
No, that's going to miss right. and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. And now we arrive at the 202-yard par 3 12. Best to work the ball right to left, landing as softly as possible on one of the firmest greens at Pebble Beach. Okay, safely aboard. Nope.
Yeah, he needed to play it out a little bit further, and he also needed to hit it just a little harder.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he's going to stay 2 back.
Frank, the 13th hole doesn't get as much fanfare as some of the more picturesque par 4s here at Pebble Beach. Just curious, what do you think of this 13th hole?
I think it's a good hole, Rich, because it rewards you. You can certainly make 3 here. I remember when Tony Jacklin actually made an eagle here, but it's very easy to mess up. Purely because they added those 3 bunkers in on the right side that start at 260 yards and finish at just over 290 yards. What that has done to this hole is actually shrunk the fairway to just 35 yards wide.
Now note his second from the fairway.
He's got 135 yards to the front of the green, 143 to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly perfect.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he's going to remain at 8 under. Well, in the world of professional golf, there are very few legitimate 3-shot par 5s left. This 582-yard par 5 14th at Pebble Beach is one of those holes. It is all you want. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
That 3-wood came out like a bullet. You could just see that first bounce just take that massive kick forward. Never going to stop.
Got to be thinking about making this one from just off the edge of the green. This for eagle. 8 feet remaining here for birdie. Wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is.
Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17 Mile Drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of four bunkers.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Wow, how about the touch? Brilliantly done. So now eyeing this one for birdie. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. And he'll move it to 1 under for his round. -9 for the tournament. So for our featured golfer, Frank, they're in good position here for the weekend. Just a couple of shots back of our leader.
Basically, it's just birdie, bogey, and they're tied. I think that's the
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Pebble Beach Golf Links on the California coast, live third-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. And we've got a packed group at the top with a tie at 12 under. And our featured golfer 4 shots back as we get things going. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting at the par 4 11. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
110 gets to the hole, standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even.
Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well, too. That could have gone in for the same price.
That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay right where he is.
First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that, that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie.
17-foot putt here.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he's worked it to 9 under par. The 13th here at Pebble Beach is sort of a forgotten hole. It's only 401 yards of par 4, but I promise you'll remember it if you make a birdie here, and you'll have a good chance if you put it in the correct position off the tee. That will do just fine. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off for a par, and it'll stay at -9. That is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole.
Frank, a chance here to get home in 2, a chance maybe to do what Gary Woodland did on his way to winning the 2019 U.S. Open.
Yeah, Gary hit a great 3-wood, but I don't even think he was trying to hit that on the green. Look at that big gaping bunker left and short of that green. You would think that's to be avoided, but no. That's actually where you want to finish up because it's such a hard pitch shot. There's no point laying up. If you can get it into that front bunker, it's a relatively simple splash-out shot. One of the few times you want to hit your second shot into a greenside bunker.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
From about 8 feet.
Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And he'll get it to 1 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Okay, that's acceptable there. Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par, 2 under on his round. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see they're still well back. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Pebble Beach Golf Links just south of Monterey, live final round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Sung J M is the leader. He leads the pack at 17 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still in it with a shot on this Sunday, beginning play just 3 shots off the lead.
Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
From 4 feet for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. He's back within 2 with 5 holes remaining.
Frank, the 14th hole, par 5, it is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570 plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
Frank, a chance here to get home in 2, a chance maybe to do what Gary Woodland did on his way to winning the 2019 U.S. Open.
Yeah, Gary hit a great 3-wood, but I don't even think he was trying to hit that on the green. You look at that big gaping bunker left and short of that green. You would think that's to be avoided, but no. That's actually where you want to finish up because it's such a hard pitch shot. There's no point laying up. If you can get it into that front bunker, it's a relatively simple splash out shot. One of the few times you want to hit your second shot into a greenside bunker.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
This is a 9-footer.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. And his crowd loves it. The lead is down to 1 with 4 holes to go. Really took a lot on with that drive, but this is going to wind up in the bunker.
Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker.
That shows you the advantage of taking the risk off the tee. That huge tee shot has just made to look great with that gorgeous bunker shot.
That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain one shot back.
Par 4 16th hole, Frank. What's the right play off the tee?
You don't need driver here for a start, Rich. It's a long iron or even a fairway wood. Now, you see that big gaping bunker in the middle of the fairway? That's not really in play. 205 yards gets over that. But that's the line. If you look closely up the right there, those two bunkers, you just see a little sliver of the bunker, the left of the two on the right. That's sort of a no-no. So anything slightly left of that runs out about sort of 280 yards, that is prime.
Yeah, if you see shortish par 4s like this, it's a great time to bring out the irons, and that is going to work out well. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And things are getting bunched at the top. He pulls to within one with 2 holes to go. Oh, he gets that one to stop perfectly. That is very well judged. We haven't seen many closer than this all day. It's for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. He's got it to minus 18. This one tugged just a bit, and the wind going to push it a little. Yeah, that's going to work just fine. In the fairway here at 18, and now they'll seek the birdie that could win them the tournament. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. This one looks right on point. Well, Frank, it is a pleasant walk under any circumstances, but how good is it when you've knocked it on in 2 here at the 18th at Pebble Beach?
It's a lot better than picking one out of the Pacific Ocean, Rich. That was just a great shot. And finally, you can exhale. The job is nearly finished.
Yes, a great putt there. It's in for eagle at 18. And that will make this a final round, 63, a spectacular round of golf. Frank, you understand it. You've called golf along the shores of the Monterey Peninsula for a long time. It's one thing to win a tournament. It is another to do it right here at one of the really special places in the game.
Some say it's America's St. Andrews, but Pebble Beach, yeah, the list of champions too here is great. But, the scenery, it just matches that list of champions. What a great win.
This is a really pretty hole, the par 4 16th. What's the right line here, Frank?
Well, if you want to pick out something on the horizon there, if you look closely down there, the tallest tree in the distance, that's sort of right bang in the middle of the fairway. You will not see your tee shot land and you won't see it run out, but that's the line.
And this, not the longest hole players will encounter, so just an iron off the tee, and it works out to perfection. From the fairway, Nota, this his second.
158 yards left to the hole, pin sitting on the right.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. That a poor roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. He gets it to 20 under par. If you stop for just a moment, it can really hit you where you are and what's happened here. This 17th hole at Pebble Beach, the par 3. Jack with a 1-iron that hit the flagstick in 1972 on his way to winning the U.S. Open Championship. And then a decade later, Tom Watson from just long of the green, chipping in for a birdie to beat Jack Nicklaus. Yeah, history made here at the 17th hole. That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1 will certainly help the cause. Yeah, that's going to work just fine in the fairway here at 18, and now they'll seek the birdie that could win them the tournament. Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic, to say the least. Hey, what a bonus that is. I mean, from the heavy stuff, you just think it might get it somewhere on the green. You're not thinking about making it. What a shot that was. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, and TPC Sawgrass, live opening round coverage of the Sawgrass Invitational. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. The leader is Martin Traynor. He's on the move early at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4-7. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
He's got 152 yards to the front, 160 to the hole. Tough win for a right-hander coming from left to right.
Oh, this is an electric start. Already we're seeing birdies galore, and another great iron shot setting up another.
Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he'll move to 3 under par, just 3 back. Okay, that one's dancing. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead.
Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions. And that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very...
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Yeah, the good play continues now to 5 under on the day.
Frank,
right, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Chance now for another birdie. Everything going right now. That a fourth consecutive birdie. And that's going to stretch the lead to 2 shots. Our featured golfer today, Frankie, you can say, definitely likes this golf course. 2-shot lead after round 1.
Some golf courses, they just appeal to you. You know, the draw shots just stand out there. The flag seems to sit there. It's a little easier. Then when you talk to the other people in the locker room, they just say, this course is so hard. But for you, it's not. So maybe this is the week.
So that's it for us. For Frank, Noda, Iona, and our entire crew, Rich Lerner saying, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. EA Sports is proud to bring you coverage of PGA Tour golf. Today from 17 Mile Drive on the Monterey Peninsula and historic Pebble Beach golf links. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joining you here today, and by my side in the tower, as always, is Frank Nobilo. And Frank, when I look to my right over the Monterey Peninsula toward the Pacific Ocean, I always think this is what they mean when they sing from sea to shining sea. Pebble Beach never does disappoint.
It has to be on everybody's wish list. I don't really care what level of your standard of play is. The best players in the world want to play here, and I have friends really that just took up the game, for example, like a year ago, and that's always where they want to go. Can I get a round at Pebble Beach?
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. Sets up a simple little chip and a birdie.
A great opportunity here for birdie. You bet. Easy as can be. That's in for birdie. Now the heart begins to race a little bit because you know you're playing one of the greatest finishing stretches in the entire sport of golf. Starting with a 16, it's only 400 yards. If you can carry that island bunker, you can jumpstart your run to the house with a birdie 3. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, it's an easy one to underread. There's going to be a lot of break in this from left to right as it gets nearer the hole.
Nah, that was low from the start. So we'll tidy that up for his par, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Well, yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. Not a problem. That's in for birdie, and that score moves to 2 under par.
Frank, you don't need to say a whole lot. 18T, Pebble Beach.
It's such a beautiful finishing hole, Rich. Two of my favorites really are this hole here, just looking at that tee shot, and the 18th at St. Andrews because of exactly where you are. But, you know, this hole, when you look at the water there, Stillwater Cove, it's so beautifully framed by the bunkers. And then when you start to look at the tee shot, you start to notice what the designer's done, just leaving the tree there in the middle of the fairway. So the decisions, do I play short, left, or right? And it's not the only tree on the hole, too, because that upcoming second shot, you have another tree short right to contend with. But if there's ever a hole you want a birdie to finish, this is the one.
Wow. And Frank, the views here at the 18th at Pebble get a whole lot better when you knock it on in 2 just like that.
Oh, that second shot's like a banana, too. It keeps turning left, and you've got to really pick a definitive line, and that was just absolutely ripped.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an Eagle 3. Superb. Frank, they gave us a great show today. Now, from just south of Branson, Missouri, EA Sports coverage of the world of golf finds us in the heart of the Ozarks at the 9-hole course known as Top of the Rock. Alongside Frank Novello, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, this is a different kind of feel from the courses that we normally cover. All par 3s here at Top of the Rock, just 9 holes. How would you attack a course like this?
You just got to iron the heck out of it, really, because, par 3s, the majority of the time, you're just hitting an iron off the tee, and you can be a little blasé, but every time you get to put a ball on a tee, you have the best possible lie, right? And with an iron, well, a chance to be aggressive. And, of course, you're going to get 9 cracks at it. So see how many 2s you can make.
EA Sports coverage of the world of golf takes us to the heartland of America and the 9-hole wonder that is Top of the Rock Golf Course in southern Missouri. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner. We will check in with Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we move along, but I'm pleased as always to be joined in the 18th tower by a man who won 15 times around the world, Frank Novello. And Frank, looking forward to what should be a fun afternoon of golf.
Yeah, very much so, Rich. When you've waited all morning, those afternoon rounds are a little special, aren't they? I'm really looking, though, for today to see if they come out of the gates nice and quick. That's for sure. I know the finish here is always important, but get out of the gates quick and then see if you can finish the job this afternoon.
Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. That one safely on the putting surface.
14 feet to the hole.
Okay, that's an ideal start right there. Back-to-back birdies, getting him to 2 under at the start of his round. We come now to the 202-yard third, one of the most difficult holes on the course. An elevated tee looks down on a green that's 30 yards deep and cut into a hillside with a huge oak tree guarding the right and large bunkers on either side. This is one of the longer par 3s they will play. Made this one, though, look easy. Well done. Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie that pushed that score to 3 under for the round. Boy, that wind really knocked that one down. Not even going to reach the green. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. Well, that'll wrap it up for us today. We saw a lot of great golf, Frank.
The course was good. It was gettable for some, but, in the end, it really gave you what you deserve, just the way we want it.
And that'll do it for our entire team. I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time. Now, from the home of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, Bay Hill Club and Lodge, this is EA Sports continuing coverage of PGA Tour golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo up in our tower at 18, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, Bay Hill, of course, will forever be Arnie's place. But it's a tough spot to play, isn't it?
It is, obviously set in the heart of Orlando, which is a home for me for nearly quarter of a century. So, I've been there many a times and had many a chat too with the late great Arnold Palmer, but he was proud of his golf course for good reason too. But if you're going to play there, I know it's there for a little bit of fun, but make sure you take enough golf balls, because when you get to those last 3 or 4 holes, you might lose a few.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Looking at 148 to the hole, pin is on the front left part of the green.